So the last Beatz video I did, y'all know I was in my hotel in DC for a couple of days making beats. And before I hopped on the plane, I found a random record store that was on Google that was close to my hotel. And I came across this record store right here called Crooked Beat Records. Because every time I'm out of town, I try to find one spot to go to before I get out of there. Cool little joint. You had to take the stairs to get down there. You know, when I walked in, you know, it was a lot of stuff that I don't normally see in a lot of the record stores that I go to in Chicago. But it's not a place that I would normally dig, actually. This spot had more like pop, rock, metal, like sort of records. And then it had like a smaller section for like the soul and like an even smaller section for the jazz and like hip hop and stuff. Cause usually I'm in like my DJ brain and my producer brain. So I just try to find a couple of things that I wouldn't normally think I would find in Chicago. But I came across a couple of gems. To me, they were a little bit overpriced, but some of the records that I got were really, really good. Like one of the ones that I got was the Friendship album. You know, if you're not familiar with Friendship, a lot of people think that's where Super Mario Brothers got their inspiration from the plumber, from the underground section as far as the music goes. That song is on there, so I got it for a really good price. A lot cheaper than what I would find it on Discogs, so I was happy about that. Shout out to the owner of the shop too though. He was super knowledgeable of all of the records, helped me out with a lot of stuff, told some really good stories as well. So shout out to you. So I left with enough stuff that I could carry on the plane, took it back to Chicago, and let's see if we can make something out of the stuff that we got. So let's get back to the beats. So I actually ended up using something from that Friendship album. I kept hearing this small little section that was in there. I thought I had something from the very beginning. You'll see me struggling for like the first little half of it. I'm just trying to figure out the chop because I keep thinking I'm hearing something in like this one part, but I just keep chopping this little section just a little bit more. I end up getting something that's actually like a lot more fire than my original idea. So it ends up working out in the end, but this little section, I keep hearing it. It stuck out to me while I was doing it. I actually made this beat on Twitch as well, so you might randomly catch me on Twitch one of these days, so make sure you hit the link in the description and subscribe to the Twitch. Like on the outside, it sounds like the struggle bus, but in my head, you know, it sounds like a Rubik's Cube or almost like a puzzle. You know what I mean? Like I'm figuring it out. Is just trying to get it from my brain to my fingers to the pads, you know, but sometimes it just doesn't necessarily come out that way. You know what I mean? So like I hear the chop. I hear the chop in my head, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't turn out the right way. But you know, that doesn't necessarily mean you scrap the beat altogether. Sometimes that just means you take a quick pivot. You know, so let's take a pivot. This is the exact moment when I figured it out. Like, when the chop finally turns into a loop. And that's when the loop finally turns into a beat. We got it. We're good. Yeah.
Shot-town, what's going on?
Back, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Appreciate y'all for rocking with me as always, man. Next week, November 1st, starts Nonstop November. I'm making a brand new beat every day and posting it. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to my Instagram. It's gonna be super fire. It's gonna be the 3rd year that I'm doing it. Much love to everybody who's been showing love. I think we're gonna get the Patreon started next week as well. Trying to get all the details figured out for all of that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll definitely get all the tiers figured out, and I'll make sure I have something special for all of the tiers. And we're gonna end this year out strong, and we're gonna make sure we get everything set for 2026. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. So you already know the vibes. Backpack season, no more free beats. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week, man. Let's get it. Peace.